and optimize for performance and scalability. Python provides a strong ecosystem for data manipulation, machine learning, and automation tasks. NAN. This is a low-code workflow automation tool that can be very useful for rapidly prototyping, connecting different services, and creating automations with less coding. It's also great for quickly integrating APIs and services without having to manage the underlying infrastructure. Its speed of prototyping is a key priority. NAN might be advantageous for quickly testing concepts. However, for more complex, performance-critical applications, a custom Python solution might offer better control and efficiency. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your project's needs, your team's expertise, and how you weigh factors like speed of development versus performance and scalability.
That makes sense. So, I mean, to answer Mr. Darwin's question here in the chat, he says, can you convert your code to NAN workflow? I feel like the answer is yes, I could, but I've never used the platform. So, can you convert Python code into NAN workflow?
Yes, you can convert Python code into an NAN workflow, though the process involves a few steps. NAN is designed to facilitate automation and integrations. So while you won't be directly running Python scripts in NAN, you can achieve similar functionality by creating workflows that interact with APIs, services, or other resources that your Python code interacts with. Here's a general approach. 1. Identify the core functionality. Determine the key tasks your Python code performs. For example, data processing, API calls, or data transformation. 2. Recreate workflows in NAN. Leverage NAN's nodes to build equivalent workflows. You might use HTTP request nodes to perform API interactions, or use built-in nodes for tasks like data manipulation and automation. 3. Connecting to services. If your Python code interacts with external APIs or services, you can replicate these interactions using NAN's HTTP request nodes or other integration nodes. NAN can be particularly useful for creating and managing workflows with a visual interface, and it can be a great way to automate tasks that don't necessarily require complex custom scripting. If you're considering transitioning to NAN for proper specific automations or to simplify maintenance and scaling, it's a worthwhile experiment to see how well it aligns with your requirements.
Okay, so NAN can essentially interact with servers that are running Python via APIs, but not necessarily, I can't necessarily just like plug my code into NAN and run it from there. Is that correct? Or
That's correct. NAN primarily excels at orchestrating and automating workflows by connecting and interacting with APIs, services, and other applications. While you can't directly run Python scripts within NAN, you can achieve similar functionality by deploying your Python code on a server or cloud service, and then interacting with it through HTTP requests. For example, you could 1. Expose your Python code as a web API. Deploy your Python script as a web service, for instance, using Flask or Fast API on a server or cloud platform. This would allow NAN to send HTTP requests to your API to trigger the Python code's functionality. 2. Use HTTP request nodes in NAN. Configure NAN to send HTTP requests to your Python API, passing necessary parameters and handling responses as needed. This approach leverages NAN's strengths in workflow automation and integration, while allowing your Python code to handle the specific logic and processing it was designed for.
and then I can just double click spacebar and it closes it. Boom. Fire, bro. Okay, so I got AI on deck. I got AI on deck. Whenever I need her, she's here for me. You don't believe me? Double click spacebar and see what happens. Yo, you're here, right? Tell me something cool. Tell me how to I don't know. Tell me how to damn, I'm locking up. I don't even know. Come on. Tell me how to build a flash loan. Come on, please. Help me here. Oh my god, are you gonna not work now? Okay, I think I identified a bug then. It seems like so if I turn it off and I turn it back on, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Wait, why couldn't you hear me before then?
I'm here now, and everything seems to be working
Yeah, but
fine.
you're kind of embarrassing me. Every time I try to show you off, you don't work. And then I don't know what's going on.
I understand how frustrating that can be.
All right, I turned it off. So,
Technology can sometimes have its hiccups.
oh, interesting. Turn her off. Okay, she's off. This is super awkward because now, I got a question actually. Just because nobody's giving me questions in the chat except Tristan. Thank you, bro. That was a good question. I need a good question. Can you convert your code? No.